My Mexican black bean hummus is a great marriage of my favorite foods, Indian and Mexican. Since we eat traditional hummus almost daily, I thought, why not mix my favorite food cultures together with one of our favorite foods? And my Mexican black bean hummus was born. My Mexican black bean hummus uses black beans in place of garbanzo beans while keeping the traditional tahini. You'll find lime juice in place of lemon juice along with roasted red pepper and cilantro. Let's check it out. For the ingredients, you'll need garlic, juice from 2 limes, red pepper, 2 cans, which is 30 ounces of black beans, extra virgin olive oil, ground cumin, cilantro, salt, water, and tahini. We begin by roasting the pepper. However, you can use store-bought roasted peppers for convenience. Preheat the oven or toaster oven, which is what I'm using, to 450 degrees. Clean and remove all labels and stickers from the pepper. Cut the pepper in half, top to bottom, and remove the stem, membranes, and seeds. Place each pepper half on a foil-lined pan with the skin side up. Bake for 30 to 40 minutes until the pepper skin turns blistered and black. Once charred, remove the pepper halves with tongs and place them in a plastic bag or bowl. Seal the bag or cover the bowl with plastic and allow the peppers to sit for 20 minutes to soften the skin. Then pull the charred skin off each pepper, eat the skin or discard it, and set the peppers aside. In a small bowl, you want to mince or add 3 to 4 minced garlic cloves. Okay, to that we're gonna add the juice of 2 limes, and we're gonna soak the garlic in the lime juice. Soaking in the garlic and lime juice, or lemon juice for that matter, or even orange juice, it cuts on the bitterness of the garlic and adds garlic flavor to the juice. And we're actually not gonna put the garlic in our hummus because we're gonna let this soak, and the garlic is going to be infused in the lime juice. Set the garlic and lime juice aside so that the garlic has time to infuse the lime juice, and it should take about 10 minutes. You can leave it longer if you like. Go ahead and drain and rinse 2 cans of beans, which is 30 ounces. And you don't need to reserve any liquid here. We'll just use water. When your water is pretty much running clean, then the beans have been rinsed well. So we're just gonna let them drain for a bit. And I'm just going to stick them in a bowl and put them aside. So in a bowl of a blender or food processor, we're gonna add our rinsed and drained beans, 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1½ teaspoons of cumin, or more if you'd like, 1 teaspoon of salt. You can add more when you taste it. We're gonna add half of a roasted red pepper. So it should be about 1/2 cup. We're gonna add 4 tablespoons of water. Since we're not adding any kind of a bean liquid here, we'll use it all in the form of water. With a small strainer, we're going to strain our garlic. Straining the garlic eliminates the bitterness entirely while adding garlic flavor to the hummus. You can certainly add the garlic if you don't mind that bit of a bitter bite. And then finally, we're gonna add our 1/4 cup of cilantro. People love or people hate cilantro, so if you don't like it, don't use it. I usually just tear off a bunch and then stick it in there. So that's what we have there. We're gonna turn the machine on and run it for about 30 seconds. Okay, stop it once in a while and scrape down the sides and let it run for a little longer. Keeping in with our traditional hummus flavors, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of tahini. I prefer to add my tahini at the end because tahini tends to soak up the liquid, and we wanna make sure that the beans do the soaking up of the liquid, not just the tahini. So we add that after the beans have had an opportunity to soak in the liquid. And we run the machine again for another about 30 seconds or so. Stop periodically, scrape down the sides, do a little stir. Check the consistency. I think that consistency looks pretty good. It'll hold on a vegetable or a piece of bread or a chip. Go ahead and take a bite and see if it's missing anything and make sure that you like the texture. I can taste the cilantro, I can taste the roasted red pepper. I think it's plenty salty enough. I can even taste the tahini. Black beans come out. This is a great all-around good Mexican dip. I don't feel like I need to add anything else, but I'm gonna pulse it just a little bit more. Okay, so it's ready. So at this point, you can scoop it into a platter or a bowl, whatever you want to serve it in. Notice that texture. It's a nice texture to it. You can definitely see the beans. You can see some little red specks of roasted red pepper. So you could just sort of decorate it. I always like to put a little swirl in mine, like so. And then you can drizzle in a little bit more olive oil. And then for a little bit of color, if you wanted to sprinkle on some cilantro, you can add that as a final touch. Or if you have a little bit of roasted red pepper left, or fresh pepper for that matter, you could stick it on as well for some more color. Cover and store homemade hummus in their fridge for up to a week. Serve as a dip with pita chips, crackers, or crudité plate with carrots, celery, and radishes. Serve with bread like homemade naan or store-bought naan and pita. Use it to top your favorite Mexican dishes like you would with guacamole, salsa, or sour cream. The dip also makes a great spread on sandwiches in place of mayo. I really hope you give homemade hummus a try. Hands down, we prefer it over any store-bought version. Thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing. Your support really is appreciated. And until next time, go bake the world.